spinning.
Woo.
Hey! Oh, and I can see chat now. If there's chat. Huzzah!
Oh.
I don't know what's going on. I trust Max will tell me if there's a thing happening.
We are live. From what I can see.
Huzzah!
Woo! Welcome.
That was only the third try. Hello, darlings and
Welcome
dears of the
to
internet. Sorry, go ahead.
a little show we like to call. Ryan and I both just found out that Suirad is Darius backwards. And this is the third bit that we had to do.
I was 8 years old.
Ryan, what do you think of the Pokemon Arbok?
Wait, what is this?
When we
Cobra
took the Pokemon
backwards.
Oh, we talked about this before, didn't
Yeah.
we?
I think we
Yeah.
did. I think we indeed may have.
Yeah, I didn't know till I heard it from you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's more fair though. I mean, I only knew because I've played Pokemon my entire life, basically. So.
Yeah. Anywho, it's a new year. The same one shot. I made that joke earlier, so it's the same joke too. But
Yeah.
now we're live, so it counts. Who remembers what from the last time we did this?
Ooh. Well, a lot happened.
There's a small village.
We're in a small village, which I have imagined as being covered in snow because it's a winter one shot.
It is.
But okay. My character is Susie Roosday, who is an orphan ? An orphan who lives in this town and lives in an old remnant of some sort of building from a town destroyed long ago or something, but has now been repopulated. She carries a rusty sewage pipe is her weapon that she loves very much.
That she's had for an hour.
Yeah. And it's already her favorite rusty sewage pipe.
Yeah. Beautiful. Awesome. Why don't we, as we're working to remember what happened last time, why don't we introduce our other characters? Ryan, how's about you go next?
Yes. My character's name is Gronch Darkheart. It's very hard to tell what analogy I'm referring to with this one, but he's a green bugbear who lives in a cave up in the mountains and gets annoyed on Winter's Bane when people like sing and bring cheer
And share food.
and share food. Yeah, it's just offensive, and he's trying to sleep, and it's just so he likes to go down and cause a little bit of havoc, try to suck the joy out of things,
which he has begun to do.
Yes,
Indeed.
Though you are also, all three of you, confronted by some little ice buggers that you
little ice imps or ice mephits or something like that.
Yes.
And then we went to we beat them up, and well, Gronch thinks the town wasn't grateful enough, but he commandeered some stew.
Yes.
And then after that, somehow we ended up somewhere else.
We went, well, I guess it would be the perfect segue to introduce Suirad. But...
Yeah, Suirad, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? What are you about? What do you do?
Well, tools. And I used them to fight the little icy guys. And we were successful. So after that, we had some soup. Would you call it soup or stew? I don't know what it was.
I remember. I thought it was stew, but it could be soup. You're right.
There's probably soup
I
and
also
stew
don't
at this
remember.
event.
Yeah.
It's stoop.
Stoop. Yes, good. And
After we got our boars. Yep.
I think we ended up going to try to fix the fountain, right?
Yeah, that's
Which
been broken since the
Susie
morning.
Susie had unintentionally broken by removing a certain rusty sewage pipe.
Yes.
And then when we were trying to repair it, was there something in it? There's like Sweetie Rod was trying to fix it, and then Gronch and Susie started taking coins out of the fountain.
Yes.
And one of the coins was weird and magical and teleported us through time, question mark?
And do we remember what was happening when you arrived at wherever or whenever you were?
Wasn't there a dragon?
Yes. One of the last things the three of you recall was seeing multiple black dragons swirling high in the sky above you, in a place that seemed to be the same place you had been, but some long time ago, before it had been repopulated. The building, Susie, that you're familiar with as your orphanage and home, seems to be called out as a prison for especially dangerous criminals. And the cave, Gronch, that you're so familiar with, if you are right, this may be far back enough in time that it would be at a time before you were the only one left in it. And that is where we come to on a strangely dark and lonely night to be existing on winter's Bane, so famously called out for by its sunshine despite the impossibilities of the world. What would you all like to do?
I think Gronch would want to go check the cave.
Okay. Alright. It's a little bit of a ways up. Are you bringing the rest of your friends?
Yeah. I looked to Sweetie Rod. I kind of looked between the two as distance starts to grow between them. I'm like, who do I follow? Sweetie Rod, are you coming with us?
Sure, why not? Where are we going?
I think we are going to Mr. Gwanch's cave.
Isn't the cave where the dragons start out?
Susie gets very scared.
Make a perception check for me, Sweerod. So just go to your sheet and hit perception.
Ooh.
19. So, from what you can see, the black dragons are... Pardon me? Did someone start to say something?
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
I don't think so.
The black dragons are far higher up in the sky than the start of the cave, but there does appear to be almost an answer to the black dragons up in the sky who are almost creating a storm, seemingly in some sort of a brawl, either amongst themselves or with something else high up above. Almost as if an answer. There's like little like every few minutes, like skittering of lightning from out of the cave.
Ooh. Well, Gwanch says... Oh, I guess... I don't know if we see that.
So Sweerod sees it. It's up to him if he shares it with everybody. Do you tell Gronch?
So everybody. So partners. I think there's something happening up there by the dragons. Either between the dragons or between the dragons and the weather itself or something in the sky. I I'm going to be watching, but let's go to the cave. So if they quit what they're doing, they'll come home, or maybe we can catch one or two, or three, or however many are up there.
Pet dragon.
And
A
how do you
little
think
fox.
they taste?
Hmm.
I've read about riding them, so I thought that would be cool.
Let me ask before you set off, is there any desire amongst any of you to take a short rest of any kind?
Yes, please.
Okay, so go ahead and do that. As you take a short rest, you can roll any hit die that you may have. I know you're all level 3, so everyone can roll 3 of their hit die. For a sorcerer, I think it's a d6. That would be for you, Sphirad. So, Dad, I don't know if we've ever done hit die in the regular campaign. It's how someone heals over a short rest instead of a long rest. If they don't have a healer in the party.
There should be like a little thing you can click that says short rest at the top.
Yeah. Do you see that up there?
Do I want to risk doing more? I'll just roll.
I see short rest, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, hit that button, and then go ahead and use all 3 of your hit die and roll them to get. Or you choose how many you want to use. You have 12 out of 17 hit points. So you can choose to
I'm gonna
roll
apply my dice.
2 or 3.
My dice.
I realize now that I was only missing 2 HP, and my minimum HP roll is 4, so I probably should have just waited, but whatever.
Well, you only rolled 1 from what I see.
Yeah. I was like, I probably didn't even need to roll that, but...
I see.
Okay, for some reason mine's not applying the dice, so I'm just gonna roll the dice and you do it manually.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
2d8 plus 4. 1, 2. All right.
Nice.
So that's 8 plus 4.
12.
12. Okay.
Susie
heal.
rolled really good on her stats.
Yeah. So, Sweetrod, are you going to roll your short rest?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I got the 3d6 plus 3 heart. And how do I get it to roll?
Hit the little button that says take short rest.
Which, if it doesn't work, don't be surprised. It didn't work for me.
Okay. We can also
It
just
turned green for a second, and now it's red again.
I think you have to hold it.
Like confirm, I think.
Something like that.
Oh, yeah? There's a...
We all learn a new thing here every day, folks.
So it disappeared.
Okay.
Do I go back again?
I don't know why isn't. Okay, that's fine. We'll help you. I'll roll 3d8. A 3d8, right?
No, it's 3d6s
Okay.
plus 1.
Okay, so I'll help you roll
So-
that. I'll roll that from your page. So 3d6, and then we'll add 1. Okay, you did not need to roll all.
Oh,
of
that's
those.
good.
Wow.
You did not need to roll all of those, but hey, you're back up to max hit points.
Yeah.
Is there any? Do you discuss anything used to take the short rest? We can even say.
I-
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, I was just gonna say Susie does like look over at Suirad, and just because he like Gronch is a very furry, like warm-looking creature, and Suirad is a very icy, not so warm-looking creature.
Yeah.
So she goes over to kind of like inches over to Gronch and kind of like, can I use your fur to be more warm?
He's gonna grimace. But he also respects her. Uh, he will basically he won't say anything, but he won't stop her if she tries.
She definitely does. She just kind of cuddles over.
He will probably fart when you're there, though.
She just giggles.
Just so the first part of the trip up the mountain, we'll say, is relatively easy walking. The main issue is just the cold. So it's restful enough of a walk, and because it's snow, you have to go slowly, that it's not strenuous beyond having to kind of lift up your feet, which Granch does get harder for you as now one of your feet is attached to a dangling child snuggling like into your fur.
I'll just put her up on my shoulder just to.
Okay.
At that point, it's just like he'll just grab her and like just kind of drop her on his shoulder.
Mhm.
She can tuck under the cloak if she wants.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So short rested. You're about to head up the mountain. This will be a quick little bit of a skill check. It won't be one for you, Granch, because you do this all the time. But it'll be a survival skill check for the other two. I will say since Susie is riding on you, she will have advantage on this. But this is going to be 3 survival checks in a row from you, Sweerod, and 3 survival checks from you, Susie. But you take yours at advantage because you have a furry taxi.
Okay. I'll just roll 6 and take the higher from each pair.
Okay.
Not too bad so far. Okay. So a 17. Wait, what is that? A 17,
And
18, and 17.
Okay. Hold on.
I have 11, 8, and 15.
11, 8, and 15. So the only thing that happens, there's a point in the middle as you're starting to actually physically climb the side of the mountain, Sweerod, as it starts to get more vertical. Part of your arm that had frozen back when you were at the regular town is starting to have a little bit of issues clinging to stuff, and you like occasionally will bang it against the icy mountain snow. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Constitution?
Constitution saving throw. It'll be in the uppermost left box. 13. Okay. The DC was a 12, so you made it. You're not going to take any prolonged damage from this, but it does hit your funny bone a little bit. You're like, it's a weird feeling to be like numb, but also you just banged your funny bone into the side of the mountain. So the night is, or whatever time this is you've arrived at, is still semi-dark and eerie, as it does seem as though there's an actual storm going on in the midst of this fight far up above. If you hadn't bothered to look up or weren't so familiar with the way that this place sounds and is, you all may have missed the fact that there is something additional to just a regular lightning and storm on this area. And it takes a while, and there's not too much talking as you just walk up and up and up the side of the mountain. Let me ask you, is there any desire to be stealthy while you're doing this, or are you just going straight in?
I'm going straight in.
Okay.
I will just be doing whatever Granch does because I am still on his shoulders.
Okay. Granch, what are you trying? Granch has gone to the Twilight Zone.
What does to me?
We heard you that time.
I heard something.
I changed my mind. Grunch will also just kind of rush in as well because he's probably a little bit emotional and not the coolest of head right now.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you are rushing in, everybody.
Actually, can I try to stealth hide in Granch's cloak?
Sure, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me, Susie.
Okay. Okay, 19.
19. So Susie is fairly well hidden under Granch's cloak, but Suirad and Granch kind of as you get the rest of the way up the mountain. It's not long before you get into the cave, and you see immediately
Ooh.
Oh, we get owlbear.
yeah, you get owl there. And I will
I
say,
see.
I quickly try to see if I can make a Tailspire map for this, but I know we don't know how Tailspire, and also I don't know how to use it properly. But just
I
as,
barely even know what that is, so.
just as a visual reference. So, Dad, in Discord, do you see a link for Owlbear?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead and click that. It'll show you a map with some squares and some shapes and some such.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. And then, just as a visual reference, this is the thing I made in Tailspire very quickly. It's not great, but I think it still looks a little bit neater than Owlbear. But that's fine.
Ooh,
Whoa.
fancy.
Oh,
That's cool.
So, as you get up there, Granch, you see a familiar cave that looks a lot more like how it did when you were a child, and yet, even still, something isn't right. Though there are familial bits and like certain nooks and crannies as they were years ago that you recall, you do not see your family here. What you do see is a series of strange golden-looking eggs, two small, like babyish dragons, and some shadowy figure in the far corner standing atop the harshest slick of ice in the back. I need everybody to make a perception check to try and see what this person looks like, because they're about to away.
Ooh. What the heck?
And then
Did mine go through?
let's
Oh,
see.
it did.
So we got,
It was like on the edge of the screen.
I
So.
see, a 16, a 17, Sweet Rod, Perception, Partepepo.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to find that.
Okay. It might be
It's
on
So
the
where
tab.
did that?
The center of your character sheet, the big like list of small words in the center of your character sheet, is where the perception is.
Yeah.
It's an alphabetical.
I think by giving him Owlbear, I may have given too many tabs. If you check your tabs up top and look for the D&D Beyond logo with Sweet Rod next to it.
Hold on. I lost. There's the party chat.
It'll be on in your internet rather than in Discord.
Yeah. It should be in Firefox for you, Dad. And I'm actually going to counter roll for this person's speed of getting away. And they have a +4 to this roll.
Ooh.
A 6. Okay.
Ooh. Wait, but that's 10 with +4, right?
That's a
I
10
mean,
with a
Oh,
+4.
that was sweet. Oh, that was okay.
So that means y'all are going to be able to see him before he leaves.
Mhm.
Dad, would you like me to send you Spherod's character sheet again, or are you already to it?
I'm trying to find my schedule, my personal schedule, and I can't seem to find it.
If I send it to you again and you click on it fresh, will that make it easier?
Maybe.
Okay.
I got the old bear.
Okay.
If you look in the top, if you have the owlbear up, if you look at the very, very top, of your
Browser.
internet, your browser, there should be
I see it.
and you should see the red B on D&D Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I see it.
Yeah, that should take you there.
And what am I looking for?
You're gonna look down for perception in the middle list of the skills you have.
Yeah. You're trying to see somebody. There we go.
Oh, didn't have much
Ooh.
perception this time.
Aw.
A 4. Sweet Rod, you get up all the way up to the side of the mountain, and having never been this high up before the mountain, you immediately turn around to survey this great path you've walked, while your two companions gasp over your shoulder. Granch and Susie, as you stand there staring, and Susie, you peek out from underneath the cloak, you see an old man in dark gray robes with gray and black short hair that goes back at the sides to a point, almost like feathers, with kind of a gaunt, pale face and these deep dark eyes. And you see Garage, he kind of makes eye contact with you. He raises an eyebrow and then he snaps his fingers and is gone. And then I need everybody to roll initiative, because there are immediately 2 small dragon wormlings going at you from inside of this cave.
Oh no!
Oh no! Okay, so that's a 9 and
Get time last.
9 and 12 and a 0. So this one has a +2. This one also has a +2. So I'm going to steal a couple of d20s. So that's 1. So that's another 9. So that'll be the black dragon wormling. And that's the moonstone dragon.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's high.
Yeah. Okay, so let me get this typed up. So, moonstone is 17. And then we've got Branch at 12. And then we have Susie. Susie, what is your dex?
18. The score is 18. The modifier is +4.
Okay, so you go first before the black dragon wormling,
Nice.
because it also got a 9. And then Sweet Rod is at the end with a 0. Okay. Okay. Granch, give me a history check to remember how many siblings you have.
A history check.
What? I feel like
16.
You totally remember how many
Nice.
siblings you have. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's Vaunch, Staunch, Paunch, Launch, Zaunch, Granch, and Jeremy Joseph Singleton Jr. the Third. And you quickly realize how many eggs are in this room.
Oh my.
Something's been going on. Bugbears don't go in eggs. And it's with this realization the combat begins.
Did they eat them?
You don't know. You don't yet rightly know. So the first the first dragon is actually going to fly forward a little bit here. Here, I will label this. And is going to...
Where are we coming in from?
Oh, that's a good point. Let me give little things for everybody. So I'm going to make the bull Granch.
Actually, can you make me the goblin?
The goblin? Okay. How do I get rid of this?
You just grab it and slide it to the center bottom.
Center bottom.
We'll show that.
Granch. Oh, is this the one you wanted?
That's the giant, the one just below it.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Granch.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just don't know what creatures which. Granch. Am I spelling that right? Or you can change the spelling.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah,
Okay.
got it.
Granch. Susie,
Granch
do you want
with
wings?
the girth.
Yeah, I'll be the wings.
Okay. Susie. Srirad, what little character do you want to be on this right-hand side? Would you want to be elemental because you're a water genasi?
Uh, let's see. I want to be.
So Susie is technically on Granch's shoulder, but she's like standing here, or hovering here.
Third thing down. The cross, like
The north
like
symbol?
the face of a, yeah, like the face of a
Of a compass?
what do you call those things? Compass. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll be using light.
Okay. Alright. So we got Srirad.
Yeah, put me at the end because I'm the last one.
Well, you still climbed up at the same time as them, so this is just kind of how you're standing. But we're coming in from this corner into the side here. So maybe you would be here, and Susie would be like that. Like, yeah, that's fine. And then we have a like semi-ethereal looking dragon wormling and a black dragon wormling. And then the person that disappeared, and all these weird eggs. Ah! I'm gonna put this in beefy wormling. There we go. And then this moonstone wormling, which looks like this. Flies forward a bit and is actually going to like hunker down and hold its action, but you see its jaw start to open up and something glows within its mouth as it's like preparing in case you get too close to the eggs behind it. That's the, let's see, where's my list? Where do I put it in Discord? After that, it is Granch's turn. You see that the moonstone wormling is deeply like waiting.
Oh, this is a risk, but it might pay off. Granch is going to cast Silent Image and make it look like a big, angry red dragon right in front of him, and then he's gonna hide inside its leg with his bonus action.
Here, I'll bring out the dragon thing. Put it where you want it to be, and then oh wow, okay. Wow. Okay. Right there.
It would be a little bigger. Is it okay if I adjust its size?
Yeah, go for it.
It would be a 15.
Okay, right now it's just 10. Okay, you got it.
And then he's gonna hide inside it. So it gets him.
The moonstone dragon doesn't seem to make a noise. It's either being stealthy or is unconvinced, but the black dragon wormling immediately goes seeming very upset by the presence of this thing. But you're hiding within it? Are you gonna like bonus action hide?
Hide inside it.
Alright.
Yeah, bonus action hide.
Go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Oh, I was starting to type it in. There it is.
We're multi-platform here, folks.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that's great. You're definitely hidden. Alright.
And then can we move a little bit towards and off to the side? So I'll just move maybe 20 feet to the northwest.
Sure.
Together.
Yeah, go for it. Susie is small enough for you to just be like staying on you. So go for it. This is such a good. The dragon is a box that you're creeping under, going.
Yeah. I'll leave it. Yeah,
Very, very good. Okay. Is that the end of your turn? So that's action, bonus action, movement?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right.
Well, that was northeast, not northwest.
You are absolutely correct. My brain did not work tonight. I want to go that way.
Okay. They're on the move. Surad, you're the only one still in the corner. Also, another dragon just appeared in front of you. And Granch is staying close to it? What's happening? It's the end of Granch's turn. Susie, it's your turn. You're still hidden. between Gronch and now behind a dragon that you are close enough to understand that it's not quite real.
Ooh, what do I do here? Um, I think I'll just play it safe, stay hidden here.
Okay.
I don't know if we're attacking yet. Well, I guess I'm going to hold an action
Mhm.
if the Moonstone Dragon unleashes its
Breath weapon.
breath, or yeah,
Okay.
I'll shoot an arrow at it.
Okay, you got it. I will also say for clarification, so the layers of like white puffiness here, it shows how high these like areas are. So the more white opaque it is, it's like a higher area.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah. Not
Good
a
to
ton
know.
of great ways to show elevation in Owlbear.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. Cool. So that means it's the black dragon, the wormling's turn, and it does not like the fact that there's a big red dragon in there right now. So it is going to.
It can use its action.
That's a 10.
Oh.
What's your? Do you have a spell save, Gronch?
Yeah, the DC is. DC is 12.
I don't think that's quite smart enough. I think it flies up and is going to try to bite it, and then once it tries to bite it, it still gets to realize at that point of, what? It's not real! But it still used its movement and action. It's now flying about here. And just kind of very lightly flying, like it ducked down to do this. It's almost skimming the water. That's the end of its turn. And Sweerod, now it's your turn. So you roll a quick intelligence check for me, Sweerod, because you just saw the black dragon wormling attack this red dragon, and maybe you can figure out from that it's not quite a real boy. Sweerod, you there? Hello? Dad? Hello? Oh, Boise.
Technological. Okay.
We were doing so good.
Mm-hmm.
This song is too inspirational sounding. That's better. Sweerod, Darius, Dad.
Sorry.
Oh. There we go.
Can you roll an intelligence check for me, please?
Okay, hold on.
Sure, that'll count.
That's enough.
Oof. Unfortunately, no. You're still a little bit confused by the fact that there is this red dragon, though your friend seems to be close to it and not getting hurt, and you saw the black dragon wormling and the moonstone wormling behave aggressively already. So it's up to you what you want to do with your turn.
Okay. Let's see, didn't I have? So this guy changed into a dragon. As one of the things that I thought I had taken that I could become something big and change automatically?
Um, you have, let's see here. You have shape water, you have absorb elements, you have cloud of daggers, you have pyrotechnics. Let's see. Ba-ba-ba-bum. You are amphibious, and you can shape water, which is not nothing in this cave where there is actively water. Which is interesting,
Ooh.
because everything else is frozen, so why is there water in this cave?
Mhm.
Okay. So we're looking at what now?
Mhm.
One of the guys is certain to. Are we trying to kill him yet? I wouldn't think so. Hope not.
Okay. It's up to you what you want to
They
try
are
to
Alright.
trying
do.
to attack us, but
I would do if I can control water.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't I just blow a bunch of water at one of these at the dragon that's fussing up?
Okay. Do you want to try that?
Not our guy,
Okay.
but one of those little guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are
All
you
right.
casting shape water?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. So it takes one action. You can do. Let's see. Choose an area of water that you can see within range that fits within a 5-foot cube. So you're just trying to smack it with the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
nice.
This is admittedly not the way the shape water is supposed to work, but I like it. So go ahead and roll a spell attack for me. So that's 1d20 plus 4. So you can roll it as if it was one of your daggers, because that has the same modifier.
Okay. Where do I type that in again?
So if you see, you can either just hit one of your daggers, because that also has a plus 4, or if you see in the bottom left-hand corner of this page on D&D Beyond, there's a red button with a D20 on it. You can click that to see all the dice you have, and the one at the very top is a D20 that you can roll and add whatever to. So you can either just use a plus 4 for somewhere else on your character sheet, or do it manually.
Hold on. What's 4?
Mm-hmm. There you go. 13.
Nice.
So I'm gonna say you don't want this to do damage, right? What do you want this to do?
I want this to make him worried about what's happening.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Then I'm going to have it make a wisdom saving throw, if that's what you want it to happen. So I'm gonna roll just a plain d20. Doesn't have advantage. That is a 16. So it does look slightly. I will say this. It looks slightly concerned. It's going to. The water will push it 5 feet back, and it was like kind of looking around, confused, trying to figure out what exactly is going on with it.
Hmm.
Okay, so that's your action. You still have a bonus action and movement. What would you like to do?
I think I'm going to yell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to yell something in my loud voice.
Okay.
Relax!
Okay. Do you want that to be intimidation or persuasion?
Well, I don't think he's going to be intimidated, so I better persuade him.
Alright, go ahead and roll persuasion for me.
Ooh.
It's a 15. I will make another wisdom saving throw for this thing. So it's this straight d20. That's a 3. So I think
Yes.
what happens is it lands in the water and kind of cocks its head to one side, and its like tongue kind of flicks out, tastes the air. It looks very confused at this moment in time. Do you want to take any movement?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. So that's the end of your turn. It's now the Moonstone Dragon's turn. I'm gonna roll a quick intelligence check for it, because it may not be happy about the fact there's a red dragon there now, and that may trigger its held up breath action before it takes its turn. So that it gets a +3 to this, and I'm gonna call the DC the 12. That's a natural 20. Okay. So
Dang.
it narrows its eyes at you, Gronch, through the red dragon. And it like creeps slowly forward. It's not flying, but it goes kind of slowly descending the snow, getting in front of as many eggs as it can, still holding the breath weapon. If you get closer to it.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
Which one of the did I hit the moons? Did I hit the moon dragon or the?
You hit the black dragon.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
you've used Owlbear with us before. It's got a bunch of little tools, like there's a laser pointer and sticky notes and all sorts of stuff. Okay. It's going to continue to hold that. You can hear like a slight growling sound from the back of its throat. Do any of you speak Draconic?
I do not.
Okay.
I do not either.
Svirad, what do you speak?
Common, goblin, and primordial.
Okay.
Ooh.
So no dragon. None of you understand what either of these two things are saying. All right. That's the end of its turn. Gronch, it's your turn. What do you want to do? At least one of these wormlings, well, both of them now have seen through your illusion. One because they attacked it, the other because they got a very good score.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing at least just to hide in.
True.
So I'll keep it up just to be able to have break line of sight and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna knock an arrow on my short bow, and I'm going to stay hidden, but I will take a shot if they look like they're gonna attack.
This is getting very Cold War. This is getting very Cold War. All right. Any more movement?
No, I want to stay inside the illusion just so I can hide in it.
Okay.
Maybe the illusion will transform into like a cube of mist.
Okay. Just.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now it's just a 15-foot cube of mist that we're in.
All right.
Nice.
You got it. 15.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. You hear the black dragon worming go.
Ooh, can I put little like flashes of lightning in it too?
Ooh.
As you do that, you see the black dragon worming go. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Can I take back my held action to shoot?
Sure.
Can I get that? And can I cast thaumaturgy to make it sound like thunder inside it?
Ooh, sure. Are you trying to scare the black dragon wormling away?
I want to try to intimidate them away.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
I'll say go ahead. If you cast thaumaturgy, go ahead and make an intimidation check with advantage.
Okay. Well, just roll it twice, right? And 2. 14.
14. The black dragon wormling does look startled, and on its turn, it'll probably move away from you. The moonstone also looks a little bit startled, but it just seems to be opening its jaw wider in response, as it's been waiting for something aggressive to happen. Alright.
That'll be my turn.
Alright. Susie, it's your turn. Is there anything that you want to do? You can see these wormlings are getting antsy in different variations.
So question. We don't understand Draconic, but do we understand that they are speaking a language to each other?
Roll an intelligence check for me, or like a nature check, whichever is better for you.
They are the same.
Okay.
Hey, not bad. It's a 17.
Ooh, okay. I think you can parse. You're a kid who like sits around and listens to other weird kids and adults talk to each other in ways you don't understand. So you understand that they're like communicating.
Okay. I'm going to get off of Granch, and I'm going to just I'm gonna kind of peek my head out behind the fog and see how the dragon reacts. If that initiates its held action.
Okay. Well, hold on here. Does that get you closer to it than you knew before? It does. That does get you closer.
Just slightly.
Just.
Here, at least run half your movement up so that.
No, that will do it. I need. Okay. How far does this go? Let me do.
I will say I don't have my weapon out when I do this.
Okay. Okay.
But
then, roll a general charisma check for me then.
okay. 10. The thing I have a good score, but not good enough to save a 6.
I think not. I think I'm gonna need all three of you to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Jeez, okay.
Thank goodness.
Woo!
Okay. Sweetrod, come on, buddy. You all
Oh,
everybody
nice.
made it. So you watch as this moonstone dragon wormling goes and blows out this like cone breath attack, but you don't experience damage. Well, that's you don't experience any dragon. It's like this mist of starlight coming towards you, and as it rushes past you, you feel this almost like sleepiness, and you almost stumble where you stand, but all of you manage to stay where you are. Nobody falls unconscious, and everyone
Okay,
is safe.
It is on now.
Alright, Susie, is that the end of your turn, or are you going to take an attack now that the action has been triggered?
No. Well, I mean, warning shots are a thing. It's still my turn. We didn't receive active harm. I'm gonna back up this way, but still stay in its vision, and I'm going to intentionally lay down my bow and arrow.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say, hello? Can you understand us?
Is that the end of your turn?
Let's see. Were any of those in action? I moved, I set my weapon down.
No, that's no.
I'll hold... Oh, you know what? I'll just take the dodge action.
Okay, so disadvantage
So
on
if
attacks
something tries
against you.
to... Yeah.
Okay. So that's the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. It's the Black Dragon Wormling's turn. It is not a fan of whatever is happening. It is going to open its mouth
Oh, jeez.
and is going to, let's see, 15-foot line. 15. I think that's. Oh, right page.
I think it's just Grunch.
I think it is just Grunch.
I mean, it knows where to aim though, because I am hidden.
That's fair. I'll. It's hidden, but also bit the thing. I don't. That's fair. I will have it roll a perception check. It has a +4 to perception as a listed stat.
Do you need a stealth roll or anything?
Sure. Why not? That's a 6.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to roll
Nice.
a d4, and we're working with cardinal directions.
Alright.
Okay. Well, you know what? No. If it... If it can't see you to attack there, which is a fair point,
Oops.
then it may direct its attention to the other person that it's interacted with it. It's going to fly up to you, Suirod, and it's going to cock its head at you confused, and then while you're like, huh? It's going to try to bite you.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. So it gets a +4 to this attack. 22 is definitely going to hit.
Oh my goodness.
So, that's going to be 1d10 plus 2, and then 1d4.
Jeez.
1d10 could roll awful. Or it could get a 6. So that's 8. And then 1d4 acid damage. That's 12 points of damage. The rod
Jeez.
does not look great.
Oh no. Well.
Okay, so hold on.
Uh-huh.
I got that special rock, right? So I don't get so much acid damage.
You're casting Absorb Elements as a reaction.
I'm sorry. What?
Are you casting Absorb Elements as a reaction? That's the thing you're talking about, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
It's part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't I have a special stone?
That's Darius.
That's-
But this does roughly
Oh.
the same thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got confused. Sorry.
It's okay. So this will incoming energy lessening its effect on you and storing it for your next melee attack. You have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn. Also, the first time you hit a melee attack on your next turn, the target takes an extra 1d6 damage of the triggering type, and the spell ends. So you take half? It doesn't specify. Huh.
Wait, for absorb element?
Yeah, isn't it halved?
I think so, because I think it makes you resistant. So
Yeah.
it's
Okay,
halved.
that's what I thought. So unfortunately, since it was, oh wait, it was, so you get 2 points of health back, which is not negligible, and you have 1d6 acid damage to do on your next melee attack.
Nice.
Does that trigger? Well, Susie, you put down your bow. Gronch, were you holding
Yeah.
any things?
No, I changed it to do the thaumaturgy,
You're
so
right.
I wasn't holding anything. Yeah.
You're right. And so far, it has avoided you. It has avoided Susie. It has been deeply confused by Sweet Rod. Let's see. Ba-ba-ba-bum.
So he tried to kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like came up to you and realized that he didn't understand what you were trying to do, so he just bit you to see what you would do, essentially. And now, the black
It's
dragon.
my turn.
Almost. The black dragon doesn't have the most intelligence. It's actually going to try to fly away from you, which means you get an attack of opportunity before it does. Are you going to
Okay.
attack it?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What are you
Does that
attacking
mean
with?
does that mean other than pyrotechnics or handballs or whatever?
Yes, if you're doing a reaction attack, you have to have. It means you're like trying to hit it physically with a weapon before it walks away.
Okay. Well, and I got. Let's see. Let me go back to my weapons. Oh, crossbow, light, dagger, dart, quarterstaff, sling.
I'd recommend quarterstaff.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and roll with your quarterstaff for me. This is too peaceful.
Just soothing, relaxing music as you're dying.
Oh, is it? Well, when I do that, when it just click on the quarterstaff, does it roll?
If you click on the +4 next to the quarterstaff, it should roll. Nah, these are intense. That's the wrong letter. Ah! Gravy. That's the same one I skipped earlier. Hold on. This won't do.
Oh, got it.
You got it?
I can't find it to roll itself.
You want me to hit it for you?
Quarterstaff, yeah, go ahead.
A 12 is unfortunately gonna miss as it
No.
flies above where you swing your quarterstaff out.
Okay, so that was just
That was just your reaction.
because, okay, a cloud of daggers, level 5,
Okay.
around his head.
Wait, level 5? Do you have a level 5 spell? You have a level 2
Yes, I do.
spell. You have a level 2 spell, my friend. But
I know, but I'm going to set it at level 5.
you don't have level 5 spell slots as your sorcerer that you are right now. You're not Darius right now.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Otherwise, I would say go for it. But what you do have, you do have meta magic, which means a couple times per round you can use a quicken spell or a subtle spell, which means you can make a spell faster to cast. Here. I'll send a screenshot of that in the Discord thing so that it's easier for you to see. But, okay, so a second level Cloud of Daggers is great. Which, does it not even get a save? I ask every time you cast Cloud of Daggers. Yeah, that's just 4d4 slashing damage. So go ahead and roll your 4d4 slashing damage against this creature. As I pull up a calculator.
3, 4, 5, 8.
8 points of damage. Alrighty. It does not look happy as your Cloud of Daggers just kind of... Can we call them like ice knives in this instance? They're just like...
Yeah, I guess so.
just cutting through this thing's wings, piercing underneath some of its scales as I go...
Making a dragon smoothie.
Yes,
Protein.
indeed.
Protein shake.
Protein shake. Alright. Is there any bonus action or movement you would like to take?
Not that I know of. I don't know what I have, so.
Okay. Well, bonus actions, that's what your sorcery points are for. But I know we haven't gotten to use those 10 yet, so that's okay. You can't, yeah. If you go to actions, which is the page that shows your weapons. It'll sort your actions by all attack actions, full actions, bonus actions, reactions, and limited use. So you can poke through those if you want. But you don't want to move at all.
No, not really.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. It goes back up to the Moonstone Dragon, who sees that we are done. We are done playing nice.
Well, technically, all that is behind the
Ooh,
cloud.
okay.
If that.
I will roll perception for this dragon, +4, to see what it sees. I'm gonna say if it gets a 15 or higher, it can totally tell that. Because perception is more than just like it can hear the thing going. But let's see.
Mhm.
Yeah. This one's this. The Moonstone's the smart one.
Dang.
It does have to
Moonstone
roll.
scares me.
Yeah, it does have to roll a d6 to see if it gets one of its 2 breath weapons back. It does not yet, but it is going to fly up in. I think it is. It got a natural 20 when it was searching through your thing previously. So I'm gonna say that it knows you're in there, Gronch. I think it's going to fly up to you and try to bite you. And that's a +5 to hit on you. So let me
Oh boy.
roll that up. It's a C. Does an 8 do it?
An 8? It does not. Thank goodness.
All right. So I think it's going to. It's going to position itself in such a way where if its companion is smart, it'll be able to flank with next turn. But it may not be. That's the end of the Moonstone Wormling's turn. Susie, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Wait, I think Gronch is before me, right?
Oh, you're right. My brain is bad. Gronch, what would you like to do?
I have an idea. The black dragon doesn't know where I am, but the Moonstone Dragon does. Okay. Grunch is going to pull his short sword.
Okay.
He's going to cast Green Flame Blade and take a swing at. He has to hit Moonstone because he'll get attack of opportunity if he doesn't otherwise. So he will take a swing.
Okay.
I guess he'll step. Around this way. So that's, I guess, 5 feet of movement.
Okay.
And he'll take a swing. With his green flame blade. So I'll do that.
Awesome.
I don't know how to cast it. Do I just click the fire damage? No, that's
Yeah.
weird.
Is it
I think I make a
save or
melee
you
attack.
roll
Is what I do. I make a melee attack with my short sword, and
Okay.
then we add. Okay,
Let's
so
see.
here comes the attack. That's the damage. I'm wrong. Here's the attack. I'm assuming that's gonna miss.
That is
Uh-huh.
going to miss.
All
8 for an
right,
8.
and then he is going to use the other remaining 25 feet of his movement to slink back, orbit back around inside the mist.
So you're going like full this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he will use his bonus action to hide.
Okay.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll that stealth check.
All right. Please roll good.
This is a fascinating concept. You are in melee with it and you're trying to hide.
Nice.
What'd you get? A dirty 20
Oh, 30-20.
will,
nice.
at the very least, prompt a necessary perception check. Good job. Alright, that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Little Miss Susie, now it's your turn.
Okay. Question: how is the cloud of daggers oriented? Like, if I moved right here, could I still melee attack the?
You could. You would be attacking it from like beneath, because the cloud of daggers is on it as it's flying slightly above. It's like flying at a 10-foot elevation, and you would be just kind
Okay.
of at an angle from below.
Well, I can fly also. Can
This
I
is
fly
true.
into the cloud up
You,
to its level?
I would not recommend getting near the cloud of daggers.
Oh, sorry, not the cloud of daggers. The cloud
Oh,
that Grant made.
The illusory cloud.
you can.
The illusory cloud.
Yes, you can get
That
in
is
the
my
illusory
fault. I
cloud.
should have specified. Okay.
Well, the
I'll do
illusory
that.
cloud it goes all the way down to the ground in this 15-foot cube.
Okay,
I was
sweet.
thinking you meant the cloud of daggers. The whole bit.
So I'll fly all high. Oh, does the black dragon wormling know where I am yet?
Well, you were out of the thing before, so it would have seen you while you were out of it, and it could
Okay.
theoretically see you move into it unless you can you bonus action hide. I forget what class you are.
I can.
Okay,
I'm also a rogue.
then go ahead, give it a shot.
12.
12. I'm gonna have him roll perception.
Okay.
That would be he has a +4.
Ah.
That's a 17.
Gosh dang it.
Unfortunately,
That's
You got
fine.
Yeah. the tips of your wings is kind of out of the thing a little bit too late, so it knows you're there.
Mhm. Okay. I guess I'll just attack it anyway
All right, go for it,
with my rapier.
Rapier,
I have to equip.
with your thin sword, with your.
Not great.
What'd you get? Oh, a 30.
A 9.
What's the single digits? Y'all, come on.
Oh,
All right. Is that the end of your turn, Susie?
I believe so.
Okay.
Let me just make sure. I don't think there's anything I can really do, but
All right. It is the black dragon wormling's turn then. I am going to have it.
Okay, hold on.
Uh-huh.
He's still in my cloud of daggers, so that means he gets more damage.
That's correct, because he's starting his turn there. Go ahead and roll 4
Nice.
damage. Let's see what it is. Okay, so that was 1d4 plus 2. What you want to roll is 4d4. If you need to go back to the page to do it, it's under your spells. And then if you scroll down, you should be able to just hit the button. See, Twitch Safe Viking Music playlist, you get me. There you are.
Ooh, here it comes.
Here it comes. 10. That's pretty
Ooh.
good. This does not look like a happy black baby dragon.
Okay.
Alright. Well, it is still its turn. And your... It's going to move out of the cloud dagger. It's going to move into your cloud. I am going to roll... Is it take a full action to investigate this?
Yes. I mean, it'll know it's an illusion.
Mhm.
Basically, the way I understand how illusions work is, if you investigate, you know it's an illusion. Doesn't mean the illusion disappears
Mhm.
per se.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just, I'm using it not so much as to scare them anymore as I am just like, hey,
cover.
you can't see me. Yeah, using it as cover.
Okay. But that means, just like we say in Story Masters, the thing can also use it. So he's going to fly into it. Essentially, how does this thing behave? It's going to fly into it until it hits something else. So I think it flies into it, ducks down, and rams into your legs, Gronch.
Right.
So I think it's going to try and bite you because you are object in path. And that is all.
All right.
So that's 1d20 plus 4. Let's see what it gets. Does a 15 hit?
Not if I cast shield.
Ooh.
Oh! Grant has got tricks! Alright. That's all it can do. It bit on instinct. That's the end of its turn. Sweerod, it's now your turn. Your cloud of daggers is empty, but you can move it. However, uh, your number one enemy has just moved into a foggy 15-foot cube mist. What would you like to do?
Well, if I shoot my pyrotechnics, right? I got a handful of.
Choose an area of non-magical flame that you can see and that fits within a 5-foot cube within range. You can extinguish the fire in that area and you create either fireworks or smoke when you do so. So this is using existing flame. So I don't know if it would work in this instance.
Well, I can tell where the. I can't tell where that guy went.
Unless you make an investigation check. Or let's call it perception, since this is acting less so as an illusion you're trying to see through and more so as cover. Call it a perception check. Perception of 13. Roll that for me. Oh! Did he do that as I said it?
Yeah, it's like it synced
Okay.
up perfectly.
I say as you're squinting through this cloud, you can see this little guy has now pecking at the heels of your buddy Gronch.
Okay. Cloud daggers, I see it.
All right, you're just gonna put it down on it again.
Yep,
All right,
right around his neck.
just go ahead and roll the 4d4 for me. Any other movement, action, or bonus action? Well, it's a bonus action to move it, I guess. This is
Oh my gosh, nice.
this black dragon wormling is very unhappy. It's also very hurt. This black dragon wormling is now a little bit pathetic looking, as it is.
Nice.
Sweet Rod, is there anything else you want to do with your turn? You still have an action and your movement. Hi, back.
I mean,
I don't know. Should I blast the other one with some more water?
You could run up and attack, right? Or
You could.
Did he
You would
use an
even have
action already?
advantage because you'd be flanking with Gronch. It's up to you. You also have seen where the wormling is now, so you could also run up and flank it with Gronch, and you would have advantage. I think you have enough movement to get to either.
Mhm.
This is fascinating. It's
Okay, well, let's do that.
You wanna,
Let's slap him with some water.
well, this would be... Are you slapping it with water, or are you trying to do damage to it?
Well, has the other one tried to do damage?
Yes, at this point both have. But if you're trying to just finish off the black dragon wormling, you can run up like this into the fog cloud, and you will have advantage on attacking it with one of your melee weapons. With your quarterstaff or your feast.
Ooh. Okay. That sounds good to me.
Alright. Go ahead and roll with your quarterstaff twice and take the higher roll. So 1d20 plus 4 twice. If you can't get to the page, just let me know. It should just be in your actions page with the button next to the quarterstaff.
Ooh,
That'll hit.
nice.
Go ahead and roll again, see if you get a natural 20. That's one of the best rolls we've seen so far in this fight. Alright, the first one already did it. So go ahead and roll 1d6 plus 2. 3
Ah.
damage.
It's all good then.
Wait a minute. It says 1d6 plus 2,
Yeah,
and right below it says 1d8 plus 2.
it's 1d8 plus 2 if you're two-handing the weapon, so there's more force behind it. So if you're using this weapon on its own, you can do it as 1d8. If you're having one weapon in each hand, it would be 1d6.
I don't think I could use a quarterstaff with one hand.
Okay. Then do you want to roll it as 1d8 plus 2? So far, you haven't
I
used
think-
any other weapons.
I would think that would be the best thing to do.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Hit the 1d8 plus 2. And with
Nice.
that, Sweet Rod, would you want to describe this or shall I?
Woo!
Oh, you can go ahead. You describe it.
Okay. So you have been just cloud daggering this thing, and then kind of letting the daggers pause for a brief moment as you hold them suspended with your hand. You just kind of pull the quarterstaff up over your back from the other side and look down at it. And almost like you're whacking a misbehaving kid, you just kind of go, whip! And it falls onto the ground unconscious.
Nice.
So you can choose if you want to leave your cloud of daggers up or not. That's the end of your turn.
What if I move him back down around him?
Then it will
Or is he?
permanently die.
Are you? Yeah.
Aren't they all? Oh, I don't.
Go ahead.
Didn't he? Well, I think he already moved them, right? Already, and
Oh,
they
that's
already
true.
did damage.
This turn, you already moved them and did damage. In subsequent turns, if you left them there, it would be as though the creature had failed 2 death saving throws. But that's okay. If that's the end of your turn, that's fine.
That's fine.
Alright. It is now the Moonstone Dragon's turn, who is now very angry. Is going to roll its d6 to see if it gets its breath weapon back, one of its 2 breath weapons. It does not, but it is
Yes.
going to fly up, still within range of Grunch, and still within range of Grunch, and it is going to it's just going to try to bite him with a +5 to hit. Or you know what, actually...
Wait.
What?
Oh,
I think I'm hidden from that one.
Oh, right, you took the... Okay, perception check. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah, I think it's a 20
Nice.
is what I rolled.
It has to hit
Or-
a 20. So it has a perception of +4. Let's see. Huh. No, it doesn't get to do it. So it thinks you're gone.
hey.
So what it's going to do instead is it's just going to try to fly away and head back towards the eggs. So,
Heck of opportunity.
yeah, absolutely. That'll reveal your hide, but that's 100% what would happen. Go for it.
Nice.
Right. And technically, this can
Technically-
sneak it.
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
All right. So we will take a swing with the short sword, and since I was hidden, it would be advantage, right?
Yes, it would be.
All right. I will roll 2 short sword attacks. Ooh, gonna need it.
10.
Did he happen to fly through the cloud of daggers on the way there?
I'm afraid not, and I'm afraid a 10 nor a 15 hit. The 15 comes
What?
close, but as this short sword gets
I have
across the
been bleeding.
scales, it bounces back towards you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Jeez.
But that's
All right.
very close. Alright. That's the end of the Moonstone Dragon Wormling's turn. Grunch, it is your turn now.
It is my turn. Okay, Grunch is going to try something. Grunch is going to... Can I make it that far? I just want to see if I can make it somewhere. That's 30 feet. Okay. Grunch is going to run
Mm-hmm.
up to this egg.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then he's gonna try to get behind it, I guess.
Okay.
And then he is going to cast. He's gonna cast minor illusion. Oh wait, is that concentration? Never mind. He's gonna run and use the egg for cover.
Okay.
And he is going to can he shoot? Yeah, he is. He's gonna take a shot at the
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 moonstone.
moonstone dragon with his short bow.
All right. Go for it.
Nice.
All right. A short bow. So he'll just drop his short sword to the ground.
Okay.
Ooh, nat 20.
Not 20.
Oh, nice.
I'll definitely hit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
All right. I wish someone was within 5 feet right now. So it's gonna take 15 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Did you double
And
the
then-
amount of
Damage
the
on a crit.
sixes? That's good.
Yeah, it automatically doubled the six
Okay,
the sixes.
Very nice.
And so then he's going to use his bonus action to hide behind the egg.
All right, go ahead and roll a
Nice.
stealth for me.
Right. Stealthy boy. Ugh, not very good.
10. But there is an egg.
Yeah, there is an egg.
I think
Maybe
what
it'll
it is,
keep.
you're a little bit distracted by the egg because it feels as though there's something like the shell of it. As you get close to it, it appears almost golden, and unless you try to focus on it, and then it almost looks like it's trying to be transparent. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of the turn.
All right, Susie, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm going to fly down and pick up my bow and arrow. I'll try to bonus action hide again.
All right, go for it.
We'll see how that
Stealth.
goes. Ooh, okay,
That's
25.
very good. You're definitely hidden.
And I'll shoot an arrow at it.
Go for it.
Yes.
Let me. And I guess we'll see if I hit it first.
And if you're hidden, it's at advantage.
Ooh,
Mhm.
okay, that's good because well, never mind.
Unfortunately, 15 is not going to hit.
Shoot.
Again, the arrow kind of off of the scales as the
Mhm.
creature just kind of seems to almost slink back, pulling its neck in towards itself, huddling against your assaults.
Mm.
Do you have any bonus? Oh, you already bonus action hit. Any further
Yes.
movement or anything you'd like to do?
That's okay.
All right.
Well, I'll move here, I guess. Not that
Okay.
it matters too much, but
All right. That's the end of your turn. I will roll a death save for the Black Dragon Wormling. That's a 12. That's a success. Suirad, it's your turn. What would you like to do? You still have your cloud of daggers up. There's a dead baby dragon at your feet. Gronch is hidden behind an egg. You don't know where Susie went, and the Moonstone Dragon is still alive. What would you like to do?
What is my... Can I move the daggers around the other little guy?
How far can you move the daggers as a bonus action? Let's see. Center on a point you choose within range.
It's 20, 60.
Well, no, that's when you throw a dagger. That's the ranges for it.
Oh,
Cloud of Daggers doesn't actually say anything about moving it.
yeah.
Have I been misreading the spell for 5 years?
I've never checked until now. Otherwise, I probably would have said something.
I don't think you can move it.
Yeah.
okay. Well, I can set it again, right?
You can recast it if you
Yeah.
have the spell slots for it, which I think you do. Okay.
I'm pretty sure I do, yeah.
All right.
Did he get the ability to move it from an Oliver roll or something back in the?
No, no, I just didn't read the spell correctly.
All this time, it's been
All
OP.
this time. No
Or-
wonder. It's a level 2 spell.
A really good spell. Automatic damage. And
No saving throw. I'm a doofus of the highest order. Gracious. Okay.
Maybe it's possible they secretly switched it up on us. I feel like they do that sometimes.
I don't
they changed
know.
spells apparently. Gotta look at that printed player's handbook to be sure.
Yeah.
But I can't do that. You know why?
Why?
Dad has both of them.
Oh.
I loaned them. Anyway. But you can recast it if you want. What's the range on the spell? It's 60 feet. So yeah, you can totally recast it over top of... Ooh, I did not mean to move Susie. I'm so sorry. You can totally recast it over top of the Moonstone Wormling if you want to. Is that what you want to do?
B.
Alright. Go ahead and cast... go ahead and do your 4d4 damage, but the Cloud of Daggers will remain in that specific spot. Ten points of
Nice.
damage. The Moonstone Dragon cries out, very unhappy from this amount of damage. Do you take any movements or bonus actions?
Well, can I go over there and beat him with my my what was it?
Your stick.
My stick?
Go to
Yeah.
Well, it's an action to cast.
Oh, okay. So
But actually, you have sorcery points, and one of the things you can do with sorcery points and make it so that spells are a bonus action to cast instead of a full action. So if you used a sorcery point to make Cloud of Daggers a bonus action spell, you could go over there and then attack it with your stick. Would you like
and
to?
then melee it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, hold on. You won't be able to get within melee range of it this turn. Because right now you are. If you see, there's a little measurement tool here. You
Hold
are.
on.
Am I being goofy? No, it would
That's-
take you.
I think you're right. It's 35.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would take you 35 feet to get over there. But
You have any weapons with the throne property?
oh, he could throw a dagger. Do you want to throw a dagger at it?
Yeah.
How about a javelin?
You don't have a
Ooh.
javelin. You have a crossbow.
Don't I have a ball of fire or a ball of lightning?
No, you are very low level.
Hmm.
However, you do have daggers you can throw, which is not nothing. Would you like to throw a dagger? And then move so that
Don't
you
you
can
have a
melee for
sling
next turn?
too? I don't know. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I heard mention of a sling, but I think it's the same damage, so it doesn't really matter.
At least you.
But you'd still have your dagger.
What would you like to do, Surad?
Oh, I have a crossbow.
Yes.
Ooh,
I'll use that.
that also works. Yeah.
Yeah. 1d8 minus 1. Okay. Let's try that.
Alright, go ahead and roll with it. I'll go ahead and let y'all know. The AC on these wormlings is a 17.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they're champions.
Jeez.
If we all just
Bingo.
get up around it, though, I think we can
Woo!
get it.
Yeah. Hey.
Alright, go ahead and roll that damage. So that's an extra
Okay.
3 points of piercing damage. Not bad.
Nice.
Okay.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn? No movement? Or do you want to
I guess so. No,
Well,
I'm fine.
are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, as long as my daggers are already there, I'm
Well-
good.
Well, yeah. But it... Okay. How do I explain the importance of movement in Dungeons and Dragons? If you want the potential, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, it's now the Moonstone Dragon Wormling's turn. We're going to roll the d6.
Oh, okay. No, hold on.
It does
Okay.
take its damage, yeah.
Oh, 44.
Thanks.
Oh, gravy.
It's still a good spell, even
It's
when it
still a
can't
good
move.
It's really good spell if you have a barbarian who's really good at grappling.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. Like I keep waiting for them to go up when I'm Rendor in the other game. I keep waiting for it like to go up near.
Ooh.
Now that you've said that, that will surely happen. I think the last time we played main campaign die roll, didn't Ashoka just go into a weird house with a strange old man for no good reason?
Yes.
Sounds like a show.
And yeah, Rendor and Lily were with him.
Yes.
I don't remember if we went fully in.
No, you're doing the Scooby-Doo
Yeah.
head tilt
Yeah.
around the tree.
Yes.
Sweetheart,
That
are you
sounds
going to
right.
roll that 4d4 for us?
I'm trying to find it again. I don't know where it went.
It should be under your spells tab, and then at the bottom next to your Cloud of Daggers. What's this didgeridoo in this Viking song?
There it is.
Oh, another 10. Nice.
That's awesome.
This does not appear to be a very happy Moonstone Dragon Wormling. Alright.
I wish I had more spell slots than I do.
Okay, but it is now its turn. Did I already roll the d6?
A d6 was rolled. I don't know if it was that one.
Yeah, I think I did. I got a 1, so it doesn't get its thing back. This is a smart creature. It is going to... It has 60 feet of flight. It's going to fly all the way back here. And then it is going to hide.
Ooh.
Oh.
So I'm going to... Don't look in Story Masters. I'm going to roll up there to do it.
Okay.
Roll a secret still.
I think there's a way to do it on D20, but
Okay.
or on D.
That's the end of its turn. It is now... Gronch, it's your turn. So I will say you did see it fly to the opposite end of the cavern.
You see the distances here. That's 35 feet. Why am I slow? I don't want to use my bonus action. Let's see what the distance is from here to here, because there's another egg there. 60 feet. Okay, that might be just the range I need. I just want to check, see how the short bow's range is. Is it 60? 80? No. 80 feet. Oh, beautiful. Okay. We're going to just keep plinking away at it then, I guess. Let me see the distance from me to it. Is that 80 feet? It's 75 feet.
I will say, roll a perception check to try and see where it is, because...
Yeah, because I need to see it first. So I'll try to see where it is.
Okay.
Perception. Does a 17 see it?
A 17 does not see it.
Okay.
That's so close.
Then
It was so close.
if I don't see it, I am going to move my illusion with my action instead.
Okay, I'm going to show the stealth check to the stream, so they know I'm not fibbing.
Dun, dun, dun.
So don't look at the stream. Add an
Fine.
secrets.
Mm.
Okay.
I don't see it. What can I do? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna move my illusion. No, I guess I am gonna move my illusion because that's better.
So stream, this is what I got, and he rolled a 17. Okay, I'm getting rid of it now. Ooh, I love being able to do prop work. This is why the box of doom is fun.
Yes.
All right. Here's what he's gonna do. Since I haven't done anything yet because I couldn't see him, I'm gonna move up to this egg, and I'm gonna actually let me see if I can get to that further. Oh no, I can't get that. I'll move it to this egg, and I'll hide. I will summon my cloud.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put it sort of like interposingly here. That's with my action. Actually, no, I'll just put it on myself. That's probably better. And then that was my action, and then my bonus action will be to hide.
All right, go for it.
And hopefully I roll better this time.
Let's see.
By one.
You did roll better.
I did roll better. But at least it doesn't know where the egg is compared to me, so if it does its breath attack, it might hit the egg.
Very
That's true.
All right, so I am in the Story Master's chat. That is Bronch's turn. Susie, it's your turn. What would you like to do? Your cloud of vapor has vanished and gone over towards where some eggs were.
Yes. You know what? I'm just gonna check out one of these eggs.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly over to this one that Granch was at.
Okay.
And just kind of see what's going on there.
Roll either an investigation or an arcana check.
Okay. Equally +1. So
Okay. Let's see.
that is a 6.
That's a 6. Okay. So there's something pretty plain is that when you try to focus on these things, like I had described for Granch, they seem to grow almost like semi-transparent, but in the way that like an uncooked egg white is transparent. And you can't see what the like yolk is because it almost looks as though it's like shifting. But you're not sure to what or why. There's like brief flashes of color or fur or feathers or scales, and it doesn't like land. Every time you try to picture what it is, it shifts. But you can see that, but you don't understand why.
Interesting. I'm going to... Let's see, what else can I still do this turn? How much is it? Oh, wait. What can I do with cunning action again? And hide, dash, disengage.
I love when you and Ryan both make rogues like without consulting each other. It's very funny. It's happened like, multiple times.
I'm just gonna ring my bell at it.
Okay.
See if it does anything. See if it wants to play with it or anything.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check or performance.
Ooh. Okay. 14. Decent.
It doesn't do anything to give its position away, but it doesn't like react negatively to that then either.
Okay. I'll hide. I'll try to hide.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
I think Susie, just being young, is like, well, it left, so it's probably not going to keep bothering us.
Yeah.
But we'll just naturally hide out of instinct.
Gotcha. Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Second death save for the black dragon baby. Whoops. That's another success. That's close to a nat 20.
Ooh. Oh.
Alright.
Put the cloud of daggers on it.
These cloud of daggers can't move anymore. Alright. Sweet Rod, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Does it mean that this one right next to me is not dead anymore?
It's unconscious. When you knock something unconscious for the first time, it makes death saving throws. If it makes 3 successes, it comes back. It isn't awake again, but it has 1 hit point and is stable.
What if I stomp on it?
It'll die.
Yeah, you could attack it and kill it if you wanted to.
When you do a melee attack on an unconscious creature, it automatically fails 2 death saving throws.
Okay, I'm going to talk to my partners, my buddies. Hey! Okay, so do we want to kill this one altogether?
Kill it!
Susie just kind of doesn't answer.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, as a player, if it succeeds its saving throws with anything other than a nat 20, it doesn't come back into battle. It just means it's stabilized.
Yeah.
So, do with that information what you will.
Correct.
Make eye contact with the gem dragon as you do. Not that you can see it.
This fight is going so different than I thought it would. It's fascinating. Okay, continue.
Well, the only way it can live, it has to roll another 20.
It has to roll above a 10 to be stabilized, but if it wants to get a hit point back and come back into battle, it has to roll a natural 20. Correct.
Mhm.
Now
And all I had to do is just stomp on it, and it's gone.
There's a 5% chance it comes back and fights you.
But it does only have 1 hit. I don't know.
So, Suarad, what kind of a man are you? You get to decide in this moment.
Well, if we don't kill it, and the moms come back out of the sky, I'm sure they're not going to be very happy. They might be meaner if I kill it. And
They'll
they
try
might,
to kill you anyway.
yeah, they probably will. I mean, their kids already tried.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Okay, so
what are you doing? Moral choices in the holiday one-shot.
How dare you, Granny?
I didn't do it on purpose.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I guess I'll stab it.
Alright. It automatically fails 2 death saves. You don't even have to roll. Alright.
Okay.
So that's your action. You still have bonus action and movement. Is there anything else you would like to do? Do you want to move anywhere? All your friends disappeared. The other dragon disappeared. The only contact you've had is Gronstorn. Kill it! From inside of a fog.
So, let me ask the question about that egg that the storm went over by, the cloud went to.
Yeah.
I didn't hear. Is it done too?
How do you mean?
Is that egg dead?
No. No one has, stomped an egg yet.
I thought he rolled a 20 on it
That
the
was
first time.
that was a while back. It was to hide behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I wasn't attacking the eggs because I didn't see them as a threat.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Well, then I want to go towards the other one.
Where are you moving?
Towards northeast, towards the other one.
Okay. Well,
Hopefully I'll get into the mist.
the other one hid. You don't fully know where it went. So go ahead and make a perception check for me to see if you can tell which direction it went. I think you know the general location. but see how specific of a path you get.
Perception check, you said?
Yes, please. Because it rolled to hide. Okay. So you'll move in its general direction, but you're not 100% sure where explicitly it is.
I was reading the wrong roll.
Sorry. Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, so.
Okay. I'm gonna roll the d6 to see if it gets its breath weapon back. It does.
Oh, good thing we're all spread out this time.
Yeah.
Mm,
And
mhm.
I am going to. It's actually going to take another action. From across to the upper right hand, or to the northeastern corner of this cave, you hear a sharp cracking sound as the dragon wormling uses its wing to slice open one of these eggs.
What?
Whoops, I keep hitting the wrong. Gosh dang it.
It attacked its own eggs? Or its
Are they its
brother?
own eggs?
Maybe not. I thought they were like siblings, you know?
I thought. Well, okay. As a player, I thought they. I don't know. I have no idea. Because Granny said the whole thing about there being as many as you remember having siblings.
I remember having 7 siblings, but there's more than 7 eggs.
Yeah, but if there was 8 eggs,
they don't
so if
come from
you.
eggs.
Yeah.
I
That would
assume
make
that we didn't come. I thought it was said that we don't come from eggs. Maybe I misheard.
As far as I know, bugbears don't come from eggs, but also you're a Granch, which is not.
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly. So if they are my siblings, then I don't know what's going on.
There's
What-
8,
What
so
did you
I
say,
don't know.
Grant? I can't remember. Did you say that we don't come from eggs, or we do come from eggs?
You don't come from eggs. You're a
Okay,
mammalian
okay.
species.
Yeah.
But
That's
That's
what. Okay, that's
reassuring.
what.
but also, both times anyone has looked into these eggs, they're a weird scramble.
Wait a minute. Are you saying there's no mammals that come from an egg?
No, that's
No.
not true. But these ones, my character doesn't come from eggs, is what
Okay.
the consensus is. But you're correct. Some mammals do lay eggs.
Okay. One of the eggs,
Interesting.
you can pretty fairly assume has been smashed.
What a jerk.
The
Now
dragon
we
is
gotta
going
know.
to fly up.
Rude.
Oh, it flies up?
Yes.
Okay.
The only thing this person can see, or this dragon wormling can see, is Swirod. So
Oh,
it's
no.
going to.
Should have put the window over sewer on.
It's going to fly forward. It has. I keep clicking the wrong thing. Gonna fly forward to about here. Boof. And then is going to use its other breath weapon, which is Moonlight Breath. So that's a 30-foot line that is 5 feet wide. Suirod, I need you to make
I
a
see what you did there.
DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
Come on. I believe.
And I will say, as you see the dragon lift up into the air, what previously had been a dragon that was like near mutilated, you succeed on the dex save. You're still going to take
Nice.
half damage.
Oh
And
no.
damage on this is 4d6 radiant damage, but you'll take
Oh
half.
my goodness.
Oh my gosh. I don't have any health potions, do I?
Do
Oh,
you
come on.
have absorb elements still?
It won't work on radiant damage. It only works on elemental damage.
Ooh.
So that is 12 points of damage, and with that, Suirod is down.
We gotta just shoot this thing down.
I'm down to I just took 15 points.
You took 12 points of damage. You had 7 HP left.
None of us can heal, can we?
Nope. I have an interesting idea, but
I will say,
it's something I've wanted to try for a while.
the thing the Moonstone Wormling, which had previously looked near mutilated, like very, very bad, looks better after having cracked an egg.
Oh.
Oh, it healed from it.
Shoot. Wait.
That is the end of its turn.
Oh. Interesting. Wait, sorry, the Moonstone Dragon looks better?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why my head said the Black Dragon Wormling, and I was like, what? But ignore my brain.
That's okay. So, Sweetrod, you're currently unconscious. We'll see what can be done about that.
Okay.
Grunch, it's your turn.
Okay. Let me see here. It's my distances. Sweet Rod is 30 feet away. It just used its breath weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dude, should I just Okay. Granch is going to shoot at the dragon with his bow. So we'll do that. Take a shot.
Go for it.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 hits!
Dragon, finally! Okay. He's gonna take 6 damage from that.
Nice.
And then Granch is going to Granch wouldn't care. He's gonna punch the egg, seeing it looking healthy. He's gonna punch the egg in front of him.
Okay.
And try to pull some yolk out of it.
Okay.
And he is gonna run over because it's just 30 feet. He's gonna run over to Surad and shove the yolk in his face down his throat.
Okay. Interesting set of choices. Let's see. I need you to make a. What would this be? I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Wisdom is not great. Ugh, it was almost a 13.
Okay. So you don't fully know what you're doing.
Okay. Then, if that's fine, then I just won't do that. I'll just hide again.
Well, hey, you can still do this thing. It's just going to have an slightly adverse effect on you, is what I'm saying. So you break this egg. You pull out whatever's inside of it. You're expecting like a yolky thing. What you pull out is like physically manifested life potential energy. And you'll take a d4 of psychic damage because that's a lot. There's like a shifting possible life in your hand. That's 4. But you can run over. You can run over to Sweetrod, and he will get 3d4 plus 3 health.
Yeah, let's shove it down his throat.
Go ahead and roll the health for me.
I'm just gonna move my guy up there so that we have him there.
Okay. I'm gonna draw through the egg she used.
Okay, so he gets 3d4, you said?
3d4 plus 3.
All right.
Nice.
Can I lick one of my fingers?
If you want to.
Roll. Oh, that's too many. How do I undo that? Nope, I can't undo that. I'm just gonna. I made an error and it won't let me. Okay. Oh no, it's going up. Just count the first 3 because I'm stuck at 5 now.
Okay.
There's an X in the bottom left. I think.
Oh, okay.
That
so
will
1, 4,
remove
4.
all of the.
So
That-
144 plus 3 is
Ooh,
12.
nice.
So you're gonna get 12
Good
health
roll.
back. Sweet
So
Robert.
now I'm back to full.
Almost. You are 5 away from full health.
Nice.
But you're up and at him again. The only thing you have to do is stand up, and you're set.
That's all I think it goes action to shoot, bonus action to egg,
Yes.
and move to move. So that's Gronch's turn.
Yes.
Thank you,
Good job.
sir.
Kill it instead of dying.
Do you?
I don't
lick
know
your
why
finger?
you're down there lying. You should get up and make that dragon dying.
Yes. Yes. Do you lick your finger?
Yes, I'll lick my finger.
1d4 more psychic damage. Hopefully not.
Fine.
Oh no.
Take the 4
Oh.
points back of health.
Oh, nice.
All right. Is that the end of your turn? You said.
My turn, yeah.
All right. Okay. Susie, it's your go. What would you like to do?
Okay. Am I still hidden? I
You are
cannot
still
remember.
hidden.
Okay. I'm gonna move just around the egg, and I'll take a shot at the dragon
Okay, go
with
ahead.
my
It's
short bow.
advantage because hidden.
And sneak attack because it's an advantage as well.
Yes.
Nice. Do either of those hit?
I did not see. I'm on Owlbear. Bow, bow.
18 and 17? You said it was 17.
18 hits. 17 would have hit, but
Nice.
you know.
So yes, I will add my sneak attack. Just 2d6. I'll just add it afterwards. Of course, 1 on the normal roll, but
Okay.
let's add sneak attack. Okay.
All right. Susie, you had just seen this thing potentially hurt one of your favorite adults in the village. You've seen your new friend Gronch heal that adult, and so you pull out your little short bow and. Would you like to describe this, or should I?
Oh my gosh, really?
Uh-huh.
I guess I'll describe it.
Okay.
I think I like watched Grant. Well, I guess I saw Grant. I'm sure I saw him shoot an arrow one of these times that he shot an arrow,
Mhm.
and I kind of replicate his stance. And I close one of my eyes and take aim, and I think it shoots straight through the eye, as it just and I am shocked that I even hit it, and it
Very
tumbles down
nice.
into the snow.
Very nice. And with that, all is quiet. What do you?
Gronch will run up and murder the unconscious black dragon. He'll just start sawing its head off and collecting all his
Okay.
items that he left lying around.
Gotcha. Okay, so you collect the murdered black dragon wormling. Do you do the same for the moonstone one?
Yeah, he'll go and cut off its head as well. Be like, "You must be dead if you have no head." Ha
All right.
I'll help Gronch with the moonstone one.
Okay.
Kind of like, is this? Am I doing this right?
ha! Yes, saw harder.
All right. Okay. Once you have the whatever is useful from both of them. Would you either of you like to make either a nature or arcana check for me on these creatures?
Could I assist? I have a +1. I could assist, or can I assist instead?
Sure, if you want to.
I have a +2.
Perfect.
So, all right.
I will assist you.
I guess I'll do nature.
Okay.
First roll is terrible. Second roll is slightly
What?
just as, almost as bad as well. So 11.
You don't understand what it is about these, but these things aren't things that are naturally dragons. And you
Mhm.
don't know much of what that even means beyond just that.
Well,
My
Gronch is happy if its head's cut off anyway, so
Mhm.
he'll probably steal a tooth.
Okay. You get a tooth. Um, is
my
there...
die roll brain says some shenanigans are happening. A wisdom saving throw. That's never good.
always take proficiency in wisdom saves in die roll.
in any campaign? Are you kidding me? Anyway,
But especially in die roll.
especially in die roll, yes. Is there anything else you do before you leave this cavern, or what are you doing?
Gronch is gonna like empty out. I think he has one water thing. I think he's gonna empty it and fill it with freaking egg juice.
Okay. Okay.
Let me
So-
see if I even have
Smart.
a water thing
water
or some
skin.
sort of. Yeah,
So,
I do have a water skin
so this is the one
because I
you
can just eat
used-
snow.
Yeah. This is the one you used earlier.
Yeah, go to the one where it's just got the hole punched in it, and
Mhm.
he'll just stick his water skin in there and fill up as much
Okay.
life essence as possible.
There's less in there now that the central bit has been taken out of it. It seems like you might have to go to a different one to get the same effect.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Does anyone else have water skins? We gotta fill up on this. It's liquid.
would you?
I'll I'll take out my water skin and
Okay. Would you?
fill one up.
Whew, okay. Would anyone like to make another nature or arcana check on these things?
I would.
Yeah, can Syriad? How's Syriad?
Yeah. Do you want to do nature or arcana? You have a +3 in arcana. Do you want to roll that?
Can Gronch assist?
Sure. So so that's a 10. Go ahead and roll it again with advantage with Gronch's assistance.
Hey.
Ah, there we go.
You get the distinct feeling, as a sorcerer yourself, that there is something deeply strange and transmutative going on with these eggs that is linked to the life forces of whatever may have existed in this cave previously, and you're certain has to do with that strange man that you saw teleport out of here before the fighting began.
That would make sense. Can I do a thing? Can I also take a tooth from the Moonstone Dragon?
Sure.
And while they're distracted, can I try to make an arrow out of it?
Sure, go ahead and roll a survival check for me. Or Tinkerer's tools if you
sure.
have them.
Nope. Okay. I'll just go for survival. Okay, 14.
14. Oh, sure. Go ahead and write down a Moonstone Dragon Wormling Tooth. Call it roll it 1d4 for me. On a 1 or 2, it's a Dream Tooth. On a 3 to 4, it's a Moonlight Tooth.
Ooh. Both sound cool.
That's a Dream Tooth.
Okay. Interesting. Did I successfully turn it into an arrow?
With a 14, yes.
Oh, I get it. It's either gonna put them to sleep or it's gonna do radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that would make sense.
Let me say 20 is a very good Arcana check. Beyond the things, from the things that I've said to you, do you have further questions I can elaborate on? About the nature of these eggs.
Well, the nature of the eggs, and then I see that the other guy takes out a tooth. And I know that sometimes the teeth are poison tipped.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I tell him be careful.
Okay.
Can we like sneak around and like look for like just this guy who's in here? Did he leave anything behind, like a little campsite or?
Go ahead and make an investigation check for me. Anyone can make them.
Sure, might as well. Well, actually, can I
roll very well tonight? I'm
can I
sorry.
assist Sweerad
Sure.
if he's also investigating?
Okay, so roll 2 times we run and take the higher.
I would have. I mean, I would have assisted Granch, but I could not speak fast enough.
With a 14, what you are able to eventually see is that in this sort of northeasternmost corner, there are scratchings on the wall in a language you don't recognize, and what looked like the beginnings of the transcription of a teleportation circle in the ground. However, they're not complete, which means he must have used something else to get out of there ultimately. But I will say, all of you can make an intelligence check as well once you have, like, collected this information to try and recognize the language on the wall.
Sure.
How do you make just a straight intelligence check?
It's at the tip top where it just has the base stats.
Oh, plus, yeah, I see.
A 4.
You got a 4.
A 12.
Got a-
I will say I know Gnomish and Thieves can't.
Okay, that's
I don't-
fair. This is neither
If
of
it's
those.
either of those.
I know
So-
Elvish, if that helps.
It is not Elvish, I'm sorry. So,
Okay.
Gronson's Sweerod, you can't read it, but you both recognize after a second, gosh dang it, this is more gosh darn draconic.
All my characters, I always pick Draconic. And the one time I pick a character that doesn't have Draconic.
Oops, sorry.
I thought there would be elves because I was thinking Christmas time.
Oh, that's fair. No, I went
yeah.
super weird and different. Oops, sorry.
Oh, I have a case. Wait, case map or scroll? Where did I get that from? Either way, can I try to just copy down the symbols as best as I can?
Sure. Make a either intelligence or dexterity check to copy him down. Get like a
I
12.
will do dexterity. 23.
Oh, absolutely. If there's one thing a max character can do, it's copy stuff into a notebook.
Yes, my greatest talent.
But how close is Dragon from Primordial?
Very different. Dragon is
Primordial.
a lot. Primordial is like psychic ooze.
It's elemental,
Yeah,
like fire elementals and air elementals and stuff.
yeah. And since you're a water genasi, that's probably.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
So, is there anything else you do in this cave as you're starting to come down from the high of a fight, unexpected, in a situation unexpected?
I want to check on wisdom for medicine to see if the stuff from the yolks or whatever, see if there's any medicine or anything like that around there.
Okay, go ahead. If Granch will loan you his canteen to investigate, go ahead and roll a medicine check for me.
So what's he need the canteen for?
He's investigating the egg substance. That's a natural one.
No.
I'll tell you why it's a natural one. You investigate to see if this is some kind of medicine. And it's odd because you know that it's healing. Like, your life was saved because you ingested this stuff minutes ago. But this is magical transference and is not medicine.
Hmm.
I think Grunch will go to another egg
Uh-huh.
and take his arrows out of his quiver and fill his quiver with that stuff.
Okay.
Oh.
Which egg are you getting rid of?
I guess.
That's the biggest one.
Yeah,
Okay.
quiver's pretty big, so I'll fill it with.
All right.
I wish I had more containers of things. I would take all of these eggs.
Yeah.
Where's the cooler bag of holding when you need
Right.
it?
Throw all the eggs in there.
Can I try to? Are the sizes of the eggs on the map like to scale? Like, are some of them smaller?
They're vaguely relative, yeah.
Can I try to take one of the smaller ones and put it just in my backpack? I guess
Sure. Yeah, you could do that.
I will do that.
I will say, as you're doing all this investigating of the eggs, you do remember the Moonstone Wormling Dragon was acting fiercely protective of them when this first started. It wasn't
Mhm.
until she got very desperate that she decided to smash one.
Yeah. Can I try? I want to pull out that coin too, see if anything weird's going on with it.
If you pull out the coin, whereas before it was kind of like a plain lump of metal, like it didn't have much inscribed. Now it does have an inscription. It has almost like on one side a engraving of a building that looks as though it's from the town that this is in your time. And on the opposite side, it looks like there is a different bugbear who looks similar
What?
to Granch, but is not Granch. And that bugbear is like winking in the coin.
What the heck?
Do you do anything beyond looking at the coin?
I think seeing it change, I'll tell the others. I'll be like, this coin changed. It changed. It wasn't like this before.
What do you mean?
Do I remember what it looked like before?
It was like a lump of metal either when you first got it or when you arrived at this time.
Can I come look at it?
Yes.
Yeah,
same
I'll
thing.
meet you
Go
halfway.
and look. Do I recognize this?
You do, but not at this age. Roll a roll a nature or just wisdom check or perception, something like that.
Let's do. Oh wow, I'm equally at them. We'll just do perception. Why not? 10.
This looks. You didn't see your siblings past a certain age. If you had seen, you're pretty sure that if you had seen Zonch grow up, this is what he would look like.
What the heck? Granch is confused.
Can I make an insight check
Sure.
on Crunch? The 15.
Granch is confused.
Doesn't even have a rhyme.
Grunch, you look confused.
It's like my brother.
You have a brother?
I had a whole family that ditched me.
Why is he on this coin?
I don't know. Can I touch it?
Sure.
I poke it with my finger.
as you poke it, um, which side of it are you poking?
The brother side.
The brother side. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
10.
You have a feeling in this moment of 2 or 3 things. The first, you could use this coin, you could all use this coin, to get back if you wanted. Thing 1. Thing 2, there is something wrong, but maybe better if you do go back. 3, you have no idea what it is that you have done here that has affected what is happening there. And that gives you a great amount of unsettlement.
We're the reason dragons are extinct.
Well, not out of the realm of possibility.
Grunch will take the risk, and Grunch will attempt to take the risk and see what else this coin can do.
Okay, are you like grabbing it and activating it?
I mean, if no one stops him, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I won't stop him.
Alright. Gronch grabs the coin and activates it. If everyone is willing, everyone will just go together, because everyone was brought together the first time.
Let's go punch his brother.
Alright, are you all
Yes.
going?
I'm going, yeah. Because I
I'm
also don't
going.
understand what's happening.
Alright, as like touching the inside of a hourglass, you all go and kind of spin, almost as if the spinning of a coin. And it feels like a lot of pressure and intense compression and absurdity, and then you breathe out, and it's gone, and you open your eyes, and you're in a cave. That is lovely, honestly. Gronch, before I describe this, how is your cave decorated back at home as you know it?
With him there alone, there's probably like pieces of like decorations and gifts that he's sort of like collected and hoarded over the years as he's come down to mess with the town each year. Aside from that, there's probably like some like bones of things that he's hunted, just sort of like up and around. He's probably done like a lot of work to like cultivate a little cesspool so it's nice and stinky. He probably has like a hammock made of a hide that hangs from the ceiling that he sleeps in.
So the home that you return to is very different. The pointy consistency is that hammock. That is something you've made yourself. You're very proud of. You breathe a sigh of relief as you see it, and then your eyes descend to domestic madness as the cavern is covered not with your familiar treasures, not with your percolated cesspool, but with carpets, with furniture. There's a gate at the front of it. There's a small, rotund pig walking about the front with a collar and a bell. And standing maybe 5 feet from you, standing over a desk, there is your older brother Zonch, wearing a pair of glasses and a fancy person coat, as he's reading over some sort of papers. And not just him. There are 2 other siblings, Staunch and Granch, lounging about the room.
Grunch is livid. He's like, "What did you do?"
What do you mean? What did I? Where did you? Grunch, what's wrong?
He's going to immediately green flame braid, strike the carpet, and try to set it on fire.
Shut up,
What is
man!
this? You've ruined everything!
What are you talking about? Why aren't you wearing any clothes?
Whoever comes close, he punches in the face.
Oh!
What is that?
That's definitely Zonch, and you definitely break his little, like, glasses. Ah! Grudge, I don't...
I punch him while he's down.
Ah! Who is this? Who is... Grudge, did you... Hi, hello there, little girl.
What are you doing back here?
What do you
What have
mean?
you done to my house?
What are you talking about? This is our house. What are you talking
This is
about?
my house. I
Yes.
built it.
It's also our house. We live here together. Stop it! Don't punch me anymore. He kind
I
of
stop
whines, and he rolls up off the carpet and kind of shakes himself out. What is going on with you?
You left.
I'm sorry I went to town without you yesterday. I had a meeting. I'm very busy, Gronch.
It's been 11 years. You all left. This is my home now.
Zonch looks over his shoulder at Granch, who is listening. Your other sibling has just walked out. Granch shrugs and looks concerned. Zonch looks back at you. Granch, I don't know what you're talking about. We've been here. What are you talking about?
All of you left.
He's gonna gently step closer to you and start, like, turning your face slightly like he's looking for injuries, which, admittedly, you find some. Do we need to
Tries
get
to
you
bite
to...
his finger.
Ah! What are you, 6? Ah! Granch! Granch is biting me! Why are you telling
I
me?
punch him in the shin.
Ah! He starts hopping. The pig comes over and starts sniffling at your hand, Susie.
Mhm. I pet the pig.
Branch was about to stab it, but if Susie likes it, he'll leave it alone.
Zonch will hop over to a small, like, couch that is next to his desk. This is like it's not even, it's like homey furniture that you pick up over the course of a lifetime of living in a place.
Hates it.
Yeah.
He hates it. Absolutely detests what's been done.
As you get further back in the cave, it does get more cave-like. And that is the part that's closer to your, like, hammock that you still have made out of hide. But Zonch shakes his head, looks up at you. I do not know what's going on with you. He sucks his thumb.
You left after 10 years, and now you come back and you ruin my home?
We didn't go anywhere for 10 years.
Oh, and I just imagined it.
No, did you have... I'm terribly sorry. This is very rude of me. I love to meet the people of my town. I'm a Zonch. I'm so sorry I don't recognize you. How did you get... Did you have a very weird dream?
Weird dream. I'll make you scream. What are you doing here?
He hops up on the couch. He pulls what looks like a not sharp at all, like, ceremonial sword off of his back. If you want to play, we can play, but I need you to start talking sense. I don't understand what's going on.
Pulls the other short sword out. Come on!
Do you want to roll initiative?
I mean, he's not going to attack, but if he comes at him, he wouldn't necessarily complain.
Okay. Zonch takes a very proper, like, fencing half step forward and kind of just, like, flicks his blade out without being anywhere near you.
He'll look around.
Come on. I'm not as good at this stuff as you are. If you want to show off already. You want to impress your friends? Fine.
I don't need to impress anyone. I need my home returned to the way it was, and you to continue on whatever journey it is you left when you abandoned the family.
He like looks a little bit actually hurt when you phrase it as abandon the family. If you don't like these rugs, you can tell me that. But I don't understand what
I
you're
don't
talking
like the rugs. I don't like the pig. I don't like the couch. You slouch.
He stands up straighter on purpose.
Meanwhile, Granch is like very much slouching.
Yes. Zonch will jump off the couch lightly, land on his feet.
I make a motion like I'm gonna punch him in the shin, but I don't.
He
And
takes-
where's my cesspool, you fool?
We talked about that when you were a teenager. What are you talking about? You agreed that you would only have a cesspool outside of the house. He like brushes himself off. Listen,
Like, is there just no cesspool at all? Like, it's just, is it like it's never been there, or is it like
Make a
it
perception
was
check.
there and then drained? Okay.
What'd you get? Let me see.
I got a
10.
10.
So you like take a moment to really think about it and sniff. There is the like you sniff and glance around to where you know you started building the cesspool. There is like barely an indentation of where you would have started it, but it's as if you never completed it. It's as if someone else intervened before you could. Which, based on what Zonch is saying, sort of makes sense. And there is like inside this cave, there is no stench. If you were to step outside of the cave, perhaps as he describes as well, you would find it. But if that is yeah, but if that is the case, then that does in fact mean it's as if the cesspool, as you knew it, never existed.
Grunch is a little taken aback and confused.
Would you like to sit down? We have some food in the snow, but we have food. Also, hello, I'm Zonch. I don't know if you voted for me or not in the election, but it's lovely to meet you. And he like bends down to greet you, Susie, and then reaches to shake your hand, Sared.
Election, more like defection.
All right.
I'm not old enough to vote.
Oh, I think I did think about that, but still. Usually I meet. Are you from the children's home at the edge of the mountain?
The orphanage?
Oh, yeah, I suppose we stopped calling it that a few years ago, but yes. Usually I attend all of the welcoming ceremonies, so I'm surprised to have missed you.
I am from there. I'm gonna run outside and see the town.
It's very weird to see it from this high up. It is definitely like the same position of you remember climbing this mountain whenever or wherever that was, and you remember looking down and seeing the lone building. This town looks different even than the home that you left, which was already like surprisingly populated for the area that it was, but this is like triple the size. Like there are houses that extend farther down and wider out than what you recognize, and perhaps the most recognizable building still is that building that you can still see if you squint, the like harsh rectangle against the sky that has like years and years of softness and life sort of built onto it at the edges.
I'm gonna start running over to it.
Okay. As you do,
I'll start flying over to it because that's a thing I can do.
Okay. I will say, y'all inside of the cave probably notice Susie just start to fly down the mountain, which you're able to do with relative ease. And as you do, you kind of oversee. This is like a lively, cold mountain town. There's like a mechanized lift that takes people up the mountain now, versus the trudging and walking that you know you had to do. And instead of the like small, maybe 30 or 35 people that you would have had on a holiday like today, because today is a sunny, bright day. It is the Winter's Bane holiday. As opposed to like 30 to 35 people, there's 100 or more gathered in the town square. Children laughing, piling outside of the orphanage. You see a few familiar faces of your friends and the mistress who helps to run the children's home. But it's just more and alive and different.
Weird. But Susie will smile and run over to her friends.
Alright. Then I will say, as Susie rejoins her friends, not understanding but joyous nonetheless, as Granch is filled with confusion at the return of his family, as Suraid stands and tries to put it all together, I'll say that's where we'll go ahead and end tonight's die roll.
Wow.
I will say, I was intending for this to be the end, but I also, I don't know if you will be satisfied with not understanding what's going on.
I'm happy to do it.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think as a player, I understand.
Okay. Do you?
I think so. I can explain what I think.
Okay. Well, should we maybe?
Yeah, I would like to hear Ryan's
Sure.
theory, because I have no idea. I mean, I have like vague ideas of what's happening, but I don't have like a solid.
I need to give
theory.
y'all a theorizing segment where you slowly try to piece together what everything is anyway, so go for it.
I think that we time traveled and we went back into the past, and we had like a bit of a butterfly effect situation in our interaction with the cave that probably didn't actually happen in the past, except now that we're back in the past, it did happen, and that changed the sequence of events for the future, so that when we touched the coin and went back to our present time, everything had changed for the better?
Roughly correct, yeah.
Mhm.
Because anything can happen on Winter's Bane.
It's a
That
winter.
makes sense.
It's like a Christmas miracle.
Yeah. Though I will say, yeah, I think generally that is correct.
I'm like, is the intent for it to stay like that though, or is the intent for it to go back at some point?
Raj will try to figure out how to go back and ruin it again.
I mean, it's up to you. He is
Or
Grouch.
maybe because his family's back, maybe that'll help his heart grow a little bit
Yeah,
bigger.
maybe. I mean, he's already spent effort and time to make sure that his new companions didn't die, so that's already heart growing a little bit.
He's made friends.
Yay! So maybe not 3 sizes, but the Granch's heart.
Maybe like 0.5 or
size.
something.
0.5.
Yeah.
0.5 is good. Yay!
That was very fun. Thank you.
Yeah.
Glad you liked it.
Are we planning on doing another one? Because I want to do one last thing.
Oh,
If
I
we're
wasn't,
not.
but if you want to, what are you doing?
Okay, it can just be a quick cut scene or like a, side scene, but
Sure.
Susie will give Granch the dragon tooth arrow as a present, and then the bell
Aw.
to Suirad that she had
Aw,
planned to give to him.
cute. So, yeah, eventually your brother coaxes you down to the Winter's Bane Festival, insisting that you can play in your cesspool later, Granch. I promise. It's like a mile up. It's a good spot. People don't bother you there. Just 5 minutes. I have to make an appearance at the mayor. Great.
Raj will pretend that he doesn't like the arrow, but like he'll secretly treasure it.
Yay.
And then
The whole friendship bracelet. I'm not one for jewelry. Oh, I'll get. No. I'm keeping it forever. Yeah. Suraid, how do you feel about the bell that Miss Susie gives you?
But what?
Do you want to describe the bell that you give to Suraid, Susie?
It's like a. If you've seen the Polar Express, it's like the sleigh bell from Polar Express, basically. It's like a silver bell with a little red ribbon attached to the end of it.
Right. Okay, yeah. I understand that. That's cool. I'd like to see it. I'd like to hear it because I always believe in it when I hear it.
Oh, beans. I don't know what I did with my prop bell.
Oh no.
This is what
You
I
had
get.
one job. No, I'm just kidding.
Ah!
Right.
This is what I get for cleaning my room between one-shot halves. That's alright. Next time I play it, it'll be a surprise.
Yeah.
But,
Yes.
yeah. Confused, but perhaps happier. That is the end of our tale.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Winter's Bane.
Yes. Happy Winter's Bane.
The day when the sun shines and anything can happen.
And next week,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to wear my new robe.
Ooh.
Yes.
Danielle gave me a robe, all
Aw.
colors.
Nice.
That's cool.
Purple robe with gold corners.
Yeah, he has Darius robes now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Well, do you want us to play next week, Dad? It's your birthday. So I don't.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. And you want to play in the
I'd
main
love to.
campaign?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get everybody together and go to whatever city we were going
Mm-hmm.
and get there.
I'll see
Birthday
what I
Yeah.
can
campaign.
See how many years will be spent in that city.
do. I'll see what I can do. Well, you managed to spend a small amount of time in the other port area, so I'm gonna call that a win. All right. Well, gang, do we want to do our very special sign off?
That's the one that we do fast. I can't remember.
That's
It's-
the
that's the
other
other
one.
one. This is the
Okay,
slow
no.
one.
Okay.
So who wants to? Come
That's
out
right.
on
You're right. Yeah.
I will.
Okay.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And
And that
just
just
how we roll.
roll. Woo!
Good night, everybody. Happy
Good
New
night,
Year.
everyone. Thanks for watching. Happy
All right.
New Year.
Good night. Bye.
Yeah, let's hope 2023 is better than 20.